Isn't it adorable? Look at it. Ah, look. Is crochet or embroidery easier? Short answer, I have no idea. Long answer, I'll let you know at the end of the video. Wink. To start with the basics, what is the difference between the two? Embroidery is done with one needle with no hook. Crochet is done with one needle with a hook and no hole. I have never embroidered or crocheted anything in my life. So what better time than now to start? The embroidery kit I got in a FabFitFun subscription, while the crochet kit I got from the Wobble website. I'll post the link down below, so if you want to check it out and try it yourself, you're more than welcome. Starting off the bat, I know the Wobble's website gives you a tutorial how to do the process, so I had that covered, and I picked a cute cat. And now for the embroidery, the box says there's instructions, so I think I'm covered. So without talking anymore, let's start with the crochet. Hello. We are going to start with this. We got Nico the cat. Can't wait. I love cats. This has the instructions. It tells me what's in my kit. The crochet hook, stitch mark, tapestry needle, safety eyes, stuffing, the pale yellow yarn, orange yarn, black yarn, white yarn. It gives me the instructions, but I have to watch it. I was gonna watch Bleach while doing this, but I guess I'm not gonna watch Bleach. Alright, that video taught me nothing. What I've learned is you take this, you wrap it around, you do this, you got it here, you put it through the hole, then you take it, and then you fucking shove it in there, I guess. Alright, I will be back. Let me just read some of this stuff, I guess.
The next morning.
Vikki, where'd you go? Well, after getting frustrated trying to learn, I did learn. And this is what I'm at right now. So there's a single one where you go through like one of these once. It's the double one where you do two. I tug it a little bit and I see this hole right here. If you guys could see, this big hole right here is where I left off. So I go to the second hole, I push it in, loop this around, bring it up like this. Okay, so you have the double now. Then you loop it around here again. And then pull through both holes and boom, that's one single stitch done. Now it's one double. So what you do the same as you normally do, just the one. Okay, look at me being a teacher as I fuck up. God damn it. So you do one, then you go back into that same hole, okay, that you started off from. You go in, you go bloop, 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 bloop. You do the same thing in that same hole twice. So, and then you do it right fucking, god damn it, stupid fucks. Okay, and boom, just did the double, okay? Double in one. So far, so good. Enjoying this. It's not too hard. It's just like a hook. Can you see? Like a hook, and it's just like bloop, 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 bloop. So, easy.
Tomorrow.
So I did the orange. Now we have to go back to this yellow. Oh, I think I've messed up earlier. I gotta figure out what the fuck I did wrong. Okay, I fixed it, so I guess I continue on to yellow, which is 2 singles, 1 double, 5 singles, 1 double. I'm just gonna continue the same old process I was doing. So I will check in a little bit later. Yeah.
The next day.
I am back. It's been some time. This is how far I've gotten. Okay. Okay, so we did the single and double stitch patterns. Now it's the decrease, because I'm trying to make it smaller now. You need 2 singles. Okay. Look, I've gotten so fast. And then it says the decrease. So the decrease, instead of looping under both here, like you see these two, you're looping under one. And then you're looping under the second one. And you go under those two, not the first one. Then you take it again, wrap it, and boom. And it's decreasing and it's gonna make it smaller, and I'm assuming I'm getting closer towards the end. Whew!
12 o'clock midnight.
We still got like a little hole here. Now they're saying to put it through this, which is my worst enemy. I used to have to do this for my mom and my grandma when I was younger. So it's saying to finish it off, to do that. We push it through the opposite side so it gets stuck in the stuffing. I'm just trying to fucking put it through the hole. Oh my fucking god. What we do, don't ask why I have a lighter. I burn it a little bit and do that. Alright, so we want to do one more pass, and I want to go through all the way Not too tight, which just kind of did. All right. And then we just cut that. And bada boom. Base is done. Look at it. Got some, it's a little bit misshapen, but you know what? It builds character, okay? All that's left is the mouth, the whiskers, the tail, the ears. Whew! This is cute itself. I could just call it a blob and move forward. All right. I'll be back. All right. The moment of truth. This is how it's supposed to look, okay? This is Nico, right? Closer to you guys if you could see. There you go. It's ready. Now the tail. Okay. Here's Nico, but instead of a fish, I put a V for Vikki. Now the tail, I don't know what happened. The ears, I also don't know what happened. The bib, I don't know why it's squared, and the fish I couldn't figure out, so. But this is mine. Okay. He's adorable. Okay. He has his own spark. The stripes look phenomenal. Just one's off center, but that's okay. The tail looks, I don't know if I was supposed to do it like, stitch it like this to make it like sideways like this. I'm assuming yes, but it's sticking out. The eyes went in easy. The mouth was okay to do. Whiskers easy. The bib was annoying. And the ears were annoying. It's like so small. Like this, the body, fun, easy to do. Oh, I wanted to die. I was like, man, this is taking forever. But this is Nico. Whee. That took 8 hours to do. 8 hours. But look what I made. Isn't it adorable? Look at it. Oh, look, it's got a tail. Aw. Rocky, look. Rocky, hold on. Let's see if I can. Rocky? Look, it's a cat. Say hi. I skipped streaming to finish this. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch. You should come check me out. I swear it's a lot of fun, and I'm a pro gamer. I swear. Before I give my final thoughts, let's get into the embroidery. Okay, we are back. We are doing Winter Flower Embroidery Kit. I feel like the last thing took me like 8 hours. Oh my god. Let's see. Here's the kit. I'm going to bring out this that held the bits, and here's everything. Now, the reason why I brought it out is because of these fucks. I don't want to lose it and then step on it. Needles. Now, there's no video. There's only this. It tells you what color for the pattern and what kind of stitch. So, back stitch, French knot stitch, yada yada. Basically, place the fabric, cut some floss, which I'm assuming is these, and whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna YOLO this. This tells you right here all the different types of stitches, which we're gonna try our best in this because I have no fucking idea. It doesn't say like, okay, do this first. Well, it says for each of these like which pattern to do first, like, or no, does it? No, it just tells you what color. Right here. Yeah, it doesn't really say like do this pattern first and then go to this. It's just saying what color and what knot or what kind of stitch to use. So I'm going to try to maximize. What I do is by going one color at a time. I am going to go one color at a time, do all that color in that one in the pattern and go from there. Now this, we gotta stretch the fabric on this. Opened. Nice. The instructions do talk about this. Loose enough to slip the inner hoop out. There's an inner hoop. Okay, so loosen this to the point where this comes out. Place the inner hoop on a flat surface and center this. Okay. It's pretty. Let's center it. Let's make sure the whole pattern is hitting this. Oh god. Okay, tighten the screws and hold the. Oh shit. Stop. Stop. Put this. Should have loosened it more. Put it on and tighten it back up as much as you can. Okay. There you go. And I'm done. Thank you for watching. I hate working with the needles. They hurt. Because the needles in this thing, the needle here is not sharp. That's sharp. Okay. Well, I'm going to work on this. I will check back in later to see how far I've gotten. Or I haven't gotten. We'll see if I just quit this. So all the colors here, I'm going to follow the pattern. I'm going to pick one color, start with that color, and wish me luck. Alright, after trying to figure out, like, some of these stitches make sense, or they're easy, like this one looks pretty easy, this one too. This chain one makes no sense to me. Backstitch, I need like a video or something. So I'm just going to basically YOLO this because I'm trying to enjoy my time and see which out of the two is harder to do when you have no knowledge, which so far this seems to be winning. Look at this. Oh my god. I tried this little part right here, just doing the regular stitching I know, which is just regular basic stuff. So I'm just going to do this the best I can while having fun and not stressing about it and see what the final product is. Just wanted to show an update. So this was supposed to be a bulletin stitch, which I was like looking and I was like, okay. So we're just gonna, you know, do our best. So this is how far I've gotten. Okay. Don't ask what happened here. I don't know. I'm doing these, what are they called? French knot stitches right now. Just because they're very easy to do. From my understanding. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Spin it around a few times here. Punch it through another spot. Grab the needle. If I can ever find this needle. See what I mean? It gets, like, look at this back. This is fucking, I don't understand why it does that. But okay. And there's no way to like, oh, let me just pull a string and fix it again. It's like, I don't know how to fix that. So I'm kind of just like YOLOing this. Because in the direction at one point it says create whatever you want. So, I don't know. So far, so good. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 more pieces left. It's been almost 2 hours. God damn. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so I finished. It took me like 3 hours because I was like, I'm just gonna do my own thing because I couldn't figure anything out. And looking it up online was even more confusing. This is what it was supposed to look like. You see this? Like this. This is what I made. Okay, I don't know what happened here. I tried to do the leaf stitch at first. Well, at first I did the one thing. That didn't work. These, I just did, I tried to do the leaf stitch there. That didn't work. So far, the only good ones I like is this. This one for sure. And this. This is supposed to be cherries. Does not look like cherries. I try to do what they, like, it doesn't say like step 1. For this flower, do this first. It's like, okay, for this flower, you gotta do this kind, and this color, and this kind. And that is it. So, yeah. This is what I came up with. Thank you for, joining me. Yeah. This did not, this took me 4 hours, and, yeah, I don't know what to say. After doing both, I realized I love doing the crocheting more. Maybe because there's videos on how to actually do it, maybe because I made a cat, but it did not feel like 8 hours. Until I was at the end and my body was like, oh my god, can you move? I can't feel myself anymore. It was bad. My knees, oh man, I went to bed and I was like, I'm old. The embroidery was so painful to do. Maybe because the instructions were kind of hard to follow. Like, it's this. This is it. This is all I have. It was very hard to follow, especially trying to do these different stitches, which I've never done in my life. Maybe it was because it was flowers. I'm not a flower person. I do know one thing though. The thread was a nightmare to work with. It was hard to get the thread through the needle eye, and then the thread itself was like 5 pieces of thread sewn into one, and it kept falling apart. It just was not a fun time. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be for embroidery, but it was such a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll do a whole video on just embroidery, following different like beginner type kits, because I don't think this was a beginner kit. So the initial question, is crochet or embroidery easier? I personally think crocheting is easier. I did make some mistakes, but it was easy to go back to fix the bigger mistakes than the little ones. Unlike embroidery, it was, well, let me show you the back of this piece. All right, so don't question this, okay? And then this is the back. I just don't know how you can fix things on this. So this is the back. Which do you think would have been easier, or which one is easier to you? Let me know down below. Until next time, adios. Why are you still here? Well, as long as you're here, you could subscribe and like. Okay? Alright, thanks.